Welcome back to Myth Fact in 10 Minutes, the place where mysteries are decoded, myths are examined, and truth is just around the corner. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most enduring enigmas of our time, the Bermuda Triangle. Ships vanish, planes disappear, compasses go haywire, and still, no one can quite explain why. Is it paranormal? Is it a scientific anomaly? Or is it something far more terrifying? Stick with us until the end as we explore the spine-chilling secrets buried beneath the waves. And if you're a curious mind who loves mystery, science, and history rolled into one, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you won't miss our next 10-minute truth dive. Now, let's set sail. 1. The Triangle of Terror. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Its points generally connect Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, forming an ominous triangle on the map. Over the decades, this patch of ocean has gained a dark reputation for swallowing planes, ships, and submarines, often without a trace. What sets these incidents apart is not just the number of disappearances, but the mystifying nature surrounding them. Radios go silent. Weather reports fail to predict the bizarre storms. Debris is rarely found. With over 1,000 documented disappearances, this isn't just sailor superstition. It's a phenomenon that has left scientists, navigators, and skeptics scratching their heads for nearly a century. And yet, there's still no concrete explanation. Could there be hidden forces at play, a rift in the laws of physics, or are we dealing with something man-made, concealed in plain sight? The deeper you look, the darker it gets. The first recorded disappearance. One of the earliest and most puzzling disappearances tied to the Bermuda Triangle was the case of the USS Cyclops in 1918. This massive U.S. Navy ship, carrying over 300 men and 10,000 tons of manganese ore, vanished without even sending a distress signal. There were no reports of bad weather, no radio communications, no debris was ever found. Just silence and speculation. Some believed a German U-boat may have sunk the ship during World War I. Others suspected a structural failure. But still, the total lack of evidence baffled investigators. The case of the USS Cyclops set the stage for what would become a pattern in the region: complete, unexplained vanishing acts. As time passed, more ships and aircraft met the same fate. The question is, what's erasing these massive vessels off the face of the Earth? A simple mechanical failure wouldn't wipe out all traces, including human remains and cargo. With the disappearance of the Cyclops, a mystery was born. And over the next century, that mystery would grow, darker, stranger, and more unnerving. 3. Flight 19, the Ghost Squadron. Fast forward to December 5th, 1945, and you'll encounter one of the most infamous incidents in aviation history, the vanishing of Flight 19. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on a routine training mission. The weather was fair, the pilots were experienced, but something went terribly wrong. Around 90 minutes into their flight, radio transmissions revealed panic and confusion. The compasses had failed. The squadron was lost. Their final communication? "We are entering Whitewater. Nothing seems right. We don't know where we are. Everything is strange." Neither the planes nor the 14 crewmen were ever recovered. Even more mysterious, a rescue plane sent after them also vanished, along with its 13 crew members. The disappearance of Flight 19 catapulted the Bermuda Triangle into global headlines. How could 6 aircraft disappear without a trace in peacetime conditions? Skeptics blame navigational error. Believers whisper about time warps, alien abduction, or secret underwater technology.
Whatever the truth is, Flight 19 remains the Bermuda Triangle's most chilling chapter.
4. The science of magnetic anomalies. Some scientists argue that the Bermuda Triangle isn't haunted, it's geologically unstable. This region happens to sit where true north and magnetic north align, which can confuse navigation instruments like compasses. Known as a magnetic anomaly, this could theoretically explain why pilots and sailors report disorientation and navigational errors. But here's the twist. Many other parts of the world experience similar magnetic irregularities without being linked to hundreds of mysterious disappearances. Is the compass theory just a convenient excuse? Or is there something different about this region that amplifies its effects? Theories also suggest underwater methane gas hydrates might erupt and reduce water density, causing ships to sink instantly. That could explain vanishing vessels, but it still doesn't account for disappearing aircraft. In short, science offers pieces of the puzzle, but none of them explain all aspects of the triangle's mystery. Something is missing, something deeper.
5. Alien theories and time portals. Let's go off the radar for a moment, because when it comes to the Bermuda Triangle, not all theories stay grounded. Some claim that this region is a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity. Sightings of strange lights, unexplainable radar readings, and aircraft reportedly vanishing into thin air have fueled rumors of alien abduction or surveillance. Others believe the triangle contains a wormhole or time portal, a rupture in space-time that pulls objects into another dimension. As far-fetched as that sounds, some pilots have reported time slips, claiming that long-distance flights took minutes rather than hours. One pilot even reported being enveloped in a tunnel of clouds and emerging miles away from his last known position without explanation. Is it mass hysteria, or could the Bermuda Triangle truly be a gateway to the unknown? While mainstream science scoffs at these theories, their persistence tells us something deeper. People are searching for answers that conventional logic can't provide.
6. Secret military experiments. Another theory gaining traction suggests that the Bermuda Triangle might be hiding classified military activity. The U.S. Navy's Atlantic Undersea Test and Evaluation Center, AUTEC, is located just a few hundred miles from the heart of the triangle. AUTEC is often compared to Area 51, but underwater. Could this secret base be testing advanced technology, electromagnetic weapons, cloaking devices? Some conspiracy theorists believe the disappearances are side effects of experiments gone wrong. Others suggest that certain aircraft and vessels were deliberately taken to prevent them from revealing sensitive information. Even reports of electromagnetic interference and strange sonar readings in the triangle seem to point toward something unnatural, perhaps man-made rather than supernatural. If these theories hold any water, then the Bermuda Triangle might not be cursed, but carefully engineered to keep secrets buried beneath the surface.
7. Weather gone wild. While some lean on science fiction, others stick to meteorological explanations. The triangle is notorious for violent and unpredictable weather patterns. Sudden storms, rogue waves as tall as 100 feet, waterspouts, and hurricane activity are all common in the region. In fact, satellite imagery has revealed strange hexagonal cloud formations capable of producing air bombs, downward blasts of air that can flatten anything in their path. These could potentially explain why aircraft and ships disappear so quickly and completely. But even this doesn't explain the sheer frequency and strangeness of the events. Why do so many disappearances occur without distress signals? Why is wreckage so rarely found? Mother Nature is fierce, no doubt, but in the Bermuda Triangle, even natural disasters feel a little too deliberate, a little too clean. It's almost as if something is waiting, watching, and choosing.
8. Survivors and eyewitness accounts. Not everyone who enters the Bermuda Triangle vanishes. In fact, a small number of survivors and eyewitnesses have lived to tell some truly bone-chilling tales. One commercial pilot, Bruce Jernan, claimed that during a 1970 flight over the triangle, he encountered a strange cloud tunnel. After traveling through it, he found himself 100 miles ahead of schedule with no explanation, and his instruments had gone haywire. Sailors have reported seeing ships appear and vanish on radar. Some speak of invisible walls or sudden silences, as if nature itself had paused. These stories share common threads: disorientation, mechanical failure, and a sense of unnatural stillness. While skeptics argue these are exaggerations, the consistency across different incidents in time periods suggests something very real is happening, something that defies conventional explanation. And the people who make it back, they don't forget, because what they've seen or felt in the triangle never truly leaves them.
9. Debunking or denial.
Of course, not everyone buys into the mystery. Many researchers argue that the Bermuda Triangle is no more dangerous than any other heavily traveled part of the ocean. Statistically, they say, the number of accidents falls within normal expectations. They point to human error, bad weather, and inaccurate reporting as the true culprits. Some even claim that the mystery was invented by authors and news media to sell stories. While there's truth to some of these claims, they fail to account for the depth of strangeness surrounding specific cases. When seasoned Navy pilots, experienced captains, and modern aircraft all vanish without explanation, skepticism can only take you so far. Maybe it's not a supernatural hotspot, but dismissing it entirely might be even more dangerous. Because when mystery meets arrogance, that's when history tends to repeat itself.
10. What still lies beneath? So, what secrets truly lie behind the Bermuda Triangle mystery? The answer is, we still don't know, and maybe that's what keeps us so captivated. It could be a natural death trap, a paranormal vortex, or a human cover-up hidden in plain sight. Or maybe it's all of the above. One thing is certain: the Bermuda Triangle remains one of the few places on Earth where logic, science, and fear collide, and no one walks away with all the answers. As technology advances and ocean exploration deepens, we might one day uncover the truth. Until then, the Triangle watches and waits for its next tale, for its next victim, and maybe for us.
Thanks for sailing through this mystery with Myth, Fact in 10 minutes. If this episode sparked your curiosity or gave you chills, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because this is just one of the many enigmas we're uncovering. What do you think lies behind the Bermuda Triangle mystery? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never stop questioning the unknown.